Hello.
Hello.
Do you guys recognise this individual right here?
If your answer to that was no, then let me explain. This is my best mate Jack. Exactly 1 year ago, he came up to me wanting to change himself.
Just want to get bigger and put on muscle.
And those few words started one of the craziest transformations ever. Every night he'd be in my garage killing himself, pushing his body to the limit every single session, blood, sweat and tears. And just after 100 days, he was a whole new person.
What? You look insane.
He'd achieved his 2 goals.
Just want to get bigger and put on muscle.
In fact, the transformation was so good, literally nobody believed it.
Joel Fazer made an interesting video about this guy named Jack. He did a before and after. It was crazy, and it looked like a 30-week transformation. Is there one person out there that thinks this is natural?
So many people accused him of taking unnatural substances, steroids, SARMs, the lot. And just to clarify, he was completely natural the whole time. But this random guy had worked out for just 100 days and broke the internet. I couldn't wait to see how far he'd take this journey.
Let's see how the physique's looking.
Okay, let's do it. Have a look in.
Probably not what you were expecting. Shortly after the last transformation video of Jack, he stopped working out. So I think the big question people will be asking is, why did you stop working out?
The main factor for me was just demotivation. Like, I just didn't enjoy working out as much. And on top of that, another lockdown hit and I just couldn't get to Joe's to work out and I just didn't pick it back up after.
And he hasn't touched a weight since. Until today. In this video, I want to see what nearly 1 year off the gym does to somebody's physique, their weight, and their strength. Let's do this. It's clear to see Jack was looking amazing by the end of the 100 days. This is him then, and this is him now in the exact same position. It's very clear to see a lot of muscles being lost, which begs the question, what's the weight difference between then and now?
Please stand on the scale, sir. Don't break the scale while you're at it. 67.2 kilos.
It was 70 after the 100 days.
So you've only lost 3 kilos.
Yeah.
Very, very surprising. Only 3 kilograms of weight lost, and look at the difference in the physique. Now, the most likely reason for this is Jack's gained body fat and lost muscle. For example, his abs aren't as defined, probably due to the higher body fat. Okay. I put a little video together. One clip has you 9 months ago and one has you now. Okay. This will be your first time seeing them.
This is good.
Compared.
Compare them.
Yeah. Okay, so this is you day 100, 9 months ago.
This is me now.
And that's you now.
Straight away you can see changes in the chest. 100%.
Oh yeah, the
massive. You can I've got the what they call those lines.
So more striations. I mean, the chest is just a lot more full. But from my outside perspective,
yeah,
you just look a lot more full.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the shoulders as well. Like, look, you can see so much more broadness in the 100 days than they are now. Like, looking at this now, it's making me want to start this
to get
again
back into it.
And
yeah.
Hopefully get better results than that.
So far, we've seen what 9 months off the gym did to Jack's physique and his weight. But what about his strength? As much as the other parts of the transformation were insane, without a doubt the most controversial part of it was his strength gains. The most notable one being his squat. In the 100-day period, it went from 80 kilograms to 150 kilograms. That's a 70 kilo increase. In fact, let me show you this guy's reaction to it.
What? He added 60 kilograms in 30 days. 60 kilograms in 30 fucking days. What?
Yeah, he's clearly impressed. Anyway, now I want to see what Jack's strength is like today. Firstly, on the squat, from 150 kilos, let's see what he can do now. Down, up. Oh, that just flew up. Let's go, baby! We have now got 120 kilos on the bar. Question is, are you confident with this weight?
If you asked me 9 months ago, then I would have said yes. Now, I'm not sure. That 100 did go quicker than I thought. I didn't think I was actually going to get the 100, but we'll see.
Let's find out. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Jack ended up getting 110, which meant his squat went down by 40 kilos in total.
Okay.
This is what I have to deal with, man. I'm putting this in the video to show the viewers how I feel. Next up, Jack's bench press. By the end of the 100 days, Jack's bench press was 80 kilos. Let's see what it is today.
That was actually surprisingly easier than I thought.
So we've got more weight then?
Yeah.
80 kilos on the bar. If Jack gets this, he matches his 1 rep max on the bench.
Come on!
In the end, Jack managed to get 75 kilos, which means his bench only went down by 5 kilos after nearly a year off the gym.
Exercise number 3.
We've got the deadlift.
Formed circles hand in hand.
By the end of the 100 days, Jack's deadlift was 130 kilos. What about now?
Beautiful!
How is that so easy?
Beautiful!
Jack then bumped the weight up to 140 kilos. If he gets this, he'll beat his previous 1 rep max. Considering at the moment he's lighter, less muscle, and had a year off the gym. Pretty much it will be f***ing mental if he gets this.
Come on!
No way!
What the fuck? Jack's deadlift increased by 10 kilos after 9 months off.
So if you've ever wanted to know what nearly a year off the gym does, this is a perfect example. Pretty shocking results, I think.
Yeah, like my strength didn't decrease by as much as I thought it would.
No, apart from your squat.
But yeah, apart from the squat, yeah.
But everything else stayed pretty much the same or even increased, which is weird. That's the video over. Cheers for watching.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and maybe also consider subscribing. And lastly, if you want to get any supplements like protein powder, creatine, pre-workout, head over to My Protein, which is the first link in the description. Use my code JOE at checkout, which will save you 37% off your entire order. Not only is it the cheapest way to get supplements, but it also helps me out a ton. Cheers, guys.